The Sennheiser CX 400BTs are Sennheiser's latest pair of truly wireless earbuds that are a little bit more budget-friendly than their bigger brothers, the Momentum 2s. And if sound is your main priority, then these are the way to go. But unfortunately, the CX 400BTs do have a few drawbacks to them when compared to more mainstream options, like either the Galaxy Buds Plus or Jabra Elite 75Ts. But nonetheless, I still highly recommend the CX 400BTs because of their sound. But let's see how Sennheiser's latest pair of earbuds stack up to the Galaxy Buds Plus and Jabra Elite 75Ts. Now, first off, there's price. The Galaxy Buds Plus have a retail price of $150, but they routinely like to go on sale for $130. The Jabra Elite 75Ts have a retail price of $180, but they routinely like to go on sale for $150. And then there are the Sennheisers, which have a retail price of $200, which is $100 less than the Momentum 2s. Nonetheless, if you want to pick any of these earbuds up, they'll be linked down below. And if you want to learn more about any of these earbuds, please watch their full reviews because we're only going to be going over their main differences. Now, whenever you're looking into getting a pair of everyday carry truly wireless earbuds, I feel the case is super important. Now, all of these cases are small, but the Galaxy Buds Plus do have the smallest case here. Even though the Jabra's case is about the same size as the Galaxy Buds Plus, it is a little thicker. And then there are the Sennheisers, which have the thickest case here. Now, this case isn't super noticeable when you've got it in your pocket, but you are going to notice the Galaxy Buds Plus case a lot less when you've got it in your pocket. But also, even though the Galaxy Buds Plus have the smallest case here, they're also the only case here that has wireless charging. Now, personally, I don't really care for wireless charging on my earbuds, but I do want to point it out either for the people who have a phone that has power sharing, or for the people who have already invested in a few wireless charging mats. And when it comes to battery life, the Galaxy Buds Plus have a combined battery life of 22 hours, which is decent. Whereas the Jabras have a combined battery life of 28 hours, which is a little above average. But then there are the Sennheisers, which have a combined battery life of 20 hours. Now, a combined battery life of 20 hours will definitely get the job done. But these other two earbuds do have a leg up on the Sennheisers here. The Jabras have that combined battery life of 28 hours, and with the Galaxy Buds Plus, if they run out of battery, you can always charge them up with your phone, if your phone has power sharing. But another thing to keep in mind is that the earbuds themselves on the Galaxy Buds Plus can go for up to 13 hours straight, whereas the earbuds on the Jabras can only go for up to 7.5 hours, and the Sennheisers can only go for up to 7 hours on a single charge. So this small detail could be a very big deal either for people who work retail or in warehouses. Now, personally, for me, this doesn't really matter because the longest I'll go with my earbuds in is maybe 4 hours, but I still wanted to point this small detail out. Now, when it comes to fit, all of these earbuds fit the same. All of these earbuds fit like your standard pair of in-ear earbuds. They don't go in super deep into your ear canal like the Sony WF-1000XM3s do, and they also don't just sit at the edge of your ear canal like AirPods Pro do, which you do end up having to readjust quite often. These earbuds go into your ear canal a decent amount, and when they're in, they're in. Now, both the Sennheisers and Jabras don't have earfins, which personally I don't mind, whereas the Galaxy Buds Plus do. Now, the earfins on the Galaxy Buds Plus are fairly small and they might not work for everyone. But if you are super concerned about having a secure fit, maybe because you plan on working out with these earbuds, then you might want to go with the Galaxy Buds. But nonetheless, both the Sennheisers and Jabras don't have a falling out issue. Now, when it comes to Bluetooth connectivity, the Galaxy Buds Plus are the only earbuds here where each earbud actually establishes a connection with your phone. So, if you just want to use one earbud at a time, you can use either one, it doesn't matter. And this is the preferred connection type that we like to see on truly wireless earbuds these days. Whereas both the Sennheisers and Jabras are using a Hero and Sidekick setup, meaning that one earbud, the Hero earbud, in this case the right earbud, actually establishes a connection with your phone, and then relays that connection over to the left earbud. So if you just want to use one earbud at a time, you gotta use the correct earbud, or in this case, the right earbud. However, the Jabras do have a leg up on the Sennheisers here because they can be connected to any two Bluetooth devices at the same time, meaning that you can easily hot swap from one device to another, which can be a big deal for power users. Whereas with the Sennheisers, they can only be connected to one device at a time. But more importantly, when it comes to watching movies or videos on your phone, all of these earbuds have zero latency across the board, whether you're using an iPhone or an Android device, which is always great. But now let's talk about listening to music with these earbuds, because all of these earbuds sound very different from one another. Now, first off, all of these earbuds have a customizable EQ, so you can make them sound however you want. But personally, I think the Galaxy Buds Plus sound best when they're set to their clear EQ. While in their clear EQ, the vocals are front and center and they have a good amount of bass to them. But in general, I feel the Galaxy Buds Plus are better suited for people who like a neutral or vocals-focused EQ. Even though these earbuds do have a bass boost EQ, they still don't have a lot of bass to them and they do tend to sound a little shallow when they're set to their bass boost EQ. But then, there are the Jabras, which I feel are better suited for people who like a more bass-heavy EQ, because these earbuds have more bass than the Galaxy Buds Plus, and through their app, you can up the mid on these earbuds so they don't sound so shallow. But then, there are the Sennheiser CX 400BTs, which should be able to please people who like a neutral or vocals-focused EQ like the Galaxy Buds Plus, but they can also please people who like a more bass-heavy EQ, because these put out more deeper and crisper bass than the Jabras. But another standout characteristic about these earbuds is that they have far better instrument separation and a much wider soundstage than these other two earbuds, making them sound much more open. In general, both the Galaxy Buds Plus and Jabra Elite 75T sound good enough to get the job done. But the Sennheiser CX 400BT sound so good, they can actually be a viable alternative to a pair of over-ear headphones. Because for those times that I just don't want to wear headphones, I'll either reach for these or the Sennheiser Momentum 2s, which sound the same. Now, when it comes to media controls, both the Galaxy Buds Plus and Sennheisers have touchpads. Now, the touchpads on the Galaxy Buds Plus can be a little finicky at times and get a little too overexcited, whereas the touchpads on the Sennheisers are a little more conservative, meaning that your taps have to be a little more intentional, which personally I prefer because it leads to less mistakes. But if you don't want to deal with touchpads, then the Jabras have you covered because they're actually using physical buttons. But with all of these earbuds, you can skip through your music and you can also adjust the volume straight from the earbuds themselves. So, like I said at the top of this video, if you're looking for a pair of truly wireless earbuds and sound is your main priority, then the CX400BTs are the way to go by a mile. But unfortunately, the CX400BTs do have some drawbacks to them. First of which is their lack of proximity sensors. So these earbuds are not going to automatically pause your music when you take them out of your ears like these other two earbuds do. And another important feature that's missing on the CX400BTs is an ambient mode, which I feel is crucial for commuters and is just overall useful. Now, these other two earbuds do have an ambient mode, but I do feel the ambient mode on the Galaxy Buds Plus is better than the ambient mode on the Jabras, because number one, it sounds a little more natural, but more importantly, the ambient mode on the Galaxy Buds Plus doesn't develop a hissing in the background like the ambient mode on the Jabras does. And finally, here's the microphone test. Now, the microphone on all of these earbuds are usable for taking phone calls. But the microphone on the Sennheiser CX400BTs is doing the worst job here when it comes to blocking out ambient noise. Because for comparison, the microphone on the Jabra Elite 75Ts is doing a slightly better job of blocking out ambient noise. And again, the Galaxy Buds Plus are doing a slightly better job of blocking out ambient noise as well. But for comparison's sake, these are the Galaxy Buds Live, and these are doing the best job here of blocking out ambient noise. Because I've got this AC unit turned on. And if we were to switch over to my lapel microphone, you're going to clearly hear that AC unit. But if we were to switch back over to the Galaxy Buds Live, it's gone. But with all that being said, like I've stressed multiple times already, if you're looking for a pair of wireless earbuds and sound is your main priority, then the Sennheiser CX 400BTs are the way to go. These earbuds have a very impressive wide soundstage with great instrument separation, and if you like a lot of bass, then these earbuds also have you covered. They sound better than both the Galaxy Buds Plus and Jabra Elite 75Ts, and they sound way better than your non-in-ear earbuds like the Galaxy Buds Live and AirPods. And they also sound better than the AirPods Pro as well. But unfortunately, the CX400BTs do have some drawbacks like a chunky case, lack of proximity sensors, and lack of an ambient mode. So, if you are an Android user looking for a pair of everyday carry earbuds, then the logical solution is still going with the Galaxy Buds Plus because of their smaller case, which also has wireless charging, proximity sensors, and an ambient mode. But like I said, if you're looking for something to be a viable alternative to a pair of over-ear headphones, then the CX400BTs are a great option because they just sound so good. If you made it this far, I guess you enjoyed the video, so hit that like button and get subscribed. It helps out more than you realize. If you want to pick any of the products up mentioned in this video, those will be linked in the description down below, and you can also support the channel by checking out the merch store. But other than that, I'll catch you next time.